It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Philadelphia 76ers. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Hawks still playing on their home court in this one. Here's Young. Outside Kuminga. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Outside Kuminga. And Richard, these teams both look to impose their will on the backboard.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Young. Gobert with the block. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards slams it in.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
Hit by Kuminga. Young way outside. The long distance three is buried.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Edwards with the screen. Here's George. Basket counts.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now, here's George. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Pass to Edwards. Gobert, the screen. Shoots. Edwards can't hit. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Okongwu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Now here is George. Pass to Edwards. High arcing shot. Gobert can't hit. Atlanta with the ball. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball, too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it, too. So I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
Back to Young. In the corner, Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. Now the 76ers with it. Cloak loose. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Johnson, a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now George. It's Edwards on the wing. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Edwards got 6 points.
And so good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Young fires away from outside. Paul George grabs the miss.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Pass to George. And that one is off. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by George.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Gobert. 2 on the clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. A good close contest so far as we finish the first. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And stolen by Drummond. And they're on the break. Here's Alexander Walker. Atlanta with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Nembhard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Nembhard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give.
High post Vucevic. Back to DiVincenzo. Man in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Over to the wing. It's tipped. Here's Vucevic. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He's so well prepared. Vooch can get the shot off no matter what time is on that clock.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Niang. And that one good. And the Hawks lead by 1. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle spots for the Hawks.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Nembhard. The rebound by Niang. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. They get the rebound. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Williams. No good on the triple. The 76ers trail. Alexander Walker up top. It's Nembhard on the wing. From downtown. Rebound by the Hawks.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Substitution on the court. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. Mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his third foul of the game. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Young. Pass to Daniel. And it's off from three-point range. Inside. Right block shot. Here's Gobert. No good that time. Nice defense from Kuminga. Daniels with it. 23 seconds left in the first half. There's Kuminga. Inside. 4 on the shot clock. Young for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Edwards inside. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. It's stolen by Edwards. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A second chance effort. Pass to Grimes. George double teamed. Shot clock at 6. Edwards with the screen. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, nice use of the pick and roll. Edwards loves involving himself in those sets.
Young outside. The tray. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Okongwu comes up empty down low. Left side, George. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Pass to Grimes. Edwards looking it over. Okongwu trying to break free. And here's Young from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. 6 points for Trae Young.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Outside Edwards. From deep. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Young. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the 76ers with some changes. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court, you got to do it as a unit. And they continue to control the glass.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
The 76ers leading by 8. Alexander Walker on the wing. Drummond. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Young outside. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Hits it from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night. Here's Nembhard. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And stolen by Richardson. Nembhard with it. He's got 5. Here's Drummond. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Drummond's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Pass to Vucevic. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And taken away by Johnson. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Team second.
No good on the free throw.
Dante DiVincenzo. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Nembhard. Back to Alexander Walker. Floats one up. Good on the shot.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Philadelphia. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Hawks trail by 10. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Alexander Walker. And Vucevic pulls it down. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Gets to the hoop.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Drummond, the screen. Here's Nembhard. Shoots over DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Kuminga. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Kuminga's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Hawks trailed by 5. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to Tomjanovich. Back to Edwards. Gobert, the screen. Edwards inside. He draws iron on the dunk. Here's Daniels. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Gobert, the screen. Here's George. Softly drops in the floater.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Kuminga. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. George looking around. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Kuminga. Back to Daniels. It's stolen by Edwards.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that one.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Back to Young. Hit by Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Outside Edwards. Tries again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Edwards with the screen. Nice move. Here's George. Young from outside. Rebound by the 76ers.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off the board.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Okongwu a screen. They get it back.
76ers foul. Rudy Gobert. His first. Team 20. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Okongwu.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ballgame.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That's pretty much good.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game.